Mastering your future. The Jack Ma way, picture this. A young man, rejected by dozens of jobs, standing at a crossroads with nothing but a dream and a fire in his heart. That's Jack Ma, the guy who turned a tiny apartment in Hangzhou into the launchpad for Alibaba, a global giant that changed how the world does business. His journey isn't just a success story. It's a blueprint for anyone who wants to shape their own future. It's about courage, grit, purpose, and seeing opportunities where others see walls. Whether you're chasing a big dream, navigating life's uncertainties, or just trying to figure out your next move, Jack Ma's lessons are a wake-up call to take control. Let's unpack his wisdom, how to make bold decisions, learn from failure, build a vision that lasts, and create an impact that echoes beyond profit. Ready to master your life? Let's go. The courage to choose your path. Life is a series of choices, and every choice you make is a brushstroke on the canvas of your future. Jack Ma didn't have a roadmap when he started Alibaba. He had a vision and the guts to act on it. Courage isn't about knowing exactly where you're going. It's about taking that first step, even when the path is foggy. Think about Jack's early days. He applied for 30 jobs and got rejected every time. Even KFC turned him down. Out of 24 applicants, he was the only one not hired. Most people would have thrown in the towel, but Jack saw each rejection as a nudge toward something bigger. He decided to keep going, to bet on himself when no one else would. That's the kind of courage that changes everything. It's like standing at the edge of a diving board, staring at the water below. Your stomach churns, your mind races with what-ifs, but you jump anyway. That leap is where your future begins. Jack Ma's story reminds us, you don't need all the answers to make a decision. You just need the courage to move forward, even if it's one shaky step at a time. What decision are you avoiding right now? Maybe it's starting a new venture, switching careers, or even having a tough conversation. The truth is, there's never a perfect moment. Waiting for certainty is like waiting for a bus that never comes. Jack didn't wait, he acted. He believed in his vision to make business easier for small entrepreneurs, even when the world laughed. And that belief carried him through. Courage doesn't mean you're fearless. It means you feel the fear and do it anyway. Every choice, no matter how small, shapes your destiny. So, take a deep breath, trust your gut, and make the call. Your future is waiting for you to claim it. Turning failure into fuel. Failure isn't the enemy. It's the best teacher you'll ever have. Jack Ma's journey is littered with failures that would have crushed most people. He flunked exams, got rejected by Harvard 10 times, and faced endless skepticism when he launched Alibaba. But instead of letting failure define him, he used it as fuel to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. In Alibaba's early days, e-commerce was a wild idea in China. People said it'd never work online shopping, in a country where face-to-face deals were king. Add to that the dot-com bubble bursting, and Alibaba was barely scraping by. No revenue, no traction, just a dream hanging by a thread. But Jack didn't see failure as a dead end. He saw it as a puzzle to solve. Take Alipay, for example. When trust in online payments was non-existent, Jack and his team turned that problem into an opportunity. They built a secure payment system that became a game-changer, powering millions of transactions today. That's what failure does. It forces you to think differently, to innovate, to find a way when there seems to be none. Think of failure like a gym workout for your soul. Every time you fall, you're building resilience, just like lifting weights builds muscle. Jack's rejections didn't break him, they shaped him. He learned to adapt, to pivot, to keep going. When he was turned down by Harvard, he didn't sulk. He saw it as a chance to carve his own path. When KFC said no, he didn't give up on himself, he doubled down. What failures are you carrying like baggage? Maybe a business didn't work out, a relationship fell apart, or a dream didn't pan out. Stop seeing them as dead ends. Each one is a lesson, a chance to refine your approach. It's like navigating a maze. Every wrong turn teaches you something about the path ahead. Embrace failure, learn from it, and let it propel you toward something greater. The power of a long-term vision, nay clear. Vision is like a North Star. It keeps you grounded when the world feels like a storm. Jack Ma didn't build Alibaba for next month's profits. He built it for the next decade, the next generation. His dream was to empower small businesses to give them a global stage. While others chased quick wins, he played the long game. Back when e-commerce was a risky bet, Jack made a choice that raised eyebrows. Competitors were doubling down on physical stores, but he poured everything into the internet. People called it crazy, said the future was in brick and mortar. But Jack saw something they didn't: a world where small businesses could compete with giants, all because of a digital platform. That vision wasn't just bold. It was revolutionary. A long-term vision isn't just about goals, it's about purpose. It's about knowing why you're doing what you do and letting that guide every step. Jack's vision gave Alibaba direction through tough times, like when the dot-com crash shook the tech world. It wasn't about surviving the quarter, it was about building something that would last. Think about your own life. Where do you want to be in 10 years? Not just in terms of money or status, but in impact. What mark do you want to leave? A long-term vision is like planting a tree. Nurture it today, knowing it'll provide shade years from now. It requires sacrifice, patience, and faith. But the rewards are worth it. Your vision doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be yours. It's what keeps you steady when life gets messy. For Jack, it was the belief that small businesses could thrive globally. For you, it might be building a family, creating art, or solving a problem in your community. Whatever it is, let it anchor you. Share it with others. It'll inspire them too. A team united by a shared vision can move mountains. Purpose, the heartbeat of success. Purpose is what gets you out of bed when the world feels heavy. For Jack Ma, Alibaba wasn't just a business, it was a mission to make life better for small entrepreneurs. That why gave him the strength to push through rejection, failure, and doubt. It's what turned a scrappy startup into a global force. Purpose isn't about flashy slogans or chasing fame. It's about knowing what drives you. Jack's purpose was clear: empower small businesses to compete in a big world. When Alibaba struggled, that mission kept him going. It wasn't about money, it was about impact. Every decision, from building Alipay to tackling logistics, tied back to that core why. A strong purpose is like a lighthouse in a storm. When challenges hit hand, they will lit, shows you the way. Jack faced moments where everything seemed to fall apart, but his commitment to helping others kept him focused. Purpose also inspires others. Jack's team didn't just work for a paycheck. They believed in changing lives. That shared mission turned employees into partners, dreamers into doers. Finding your purpose takes time, and that's okay. Start by asking, what problem do I want to solve? What gets me fired up? It could be as simple as helping your community or as big as transforming an industry. Purpose doesn't need to be grand, needs to be real. When it's authentic, it's a magnet, drawing in opportunities, allies, and resilience. Think about the last time you felt truly motivated. What was driving you? Tap into that. Let it guide your choices, big and small. Jack Ma's purpose wasn't just about building a company, it was about creating a ripple effect that lifted millions. What's your ripple effect? Find it, and you'll find the strength to keep going, no matter what. Resilience, thriving through change, is the only constant. And resilience is what lets you dance in the rain. Jack Ma faced a world where e-commerce was a pipe dream in China. Skeptics laughed, competitors doubted, and the market was brutal. But Jack didn't just survive, he thrived. Resilience isn't about dodging challenges. It's about meeting them head-on and coming out stronger. When the dot-com bubble burst, Alibaba was on shaky ground. Many thought it wouldn't make it. Jack didn't panic. He reassessed, pivoted, and found new ways to grow. That's resilience, seeing challenges as chances to evolve. It's like a bamboo stalk. It bends in the wind but doesn't break. Resilience starts with mindset. Jack didn't see obstacles as roadblocks. He saw them as puzzles. When logistics in rural China seemed impossible, he didn't give up. He innovated, building a network of local couriers. When trust in online payments was a hurdle, he created Alipay. Each challenge was a chance to learn, adapt, and improve. Build resilience by embracing uncertainty. Life's unpredictable, markets shift, plans fail, surprises hit. Jack Ma couldn't control the waves, but he learned to sail through them. You can too. Next time you face a setback, ask, what's the opportunity here? How can I grow? Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Stay positive, even when it's tough. Jack's optimism wasn't blind. It was rooted in his belief in Alibaba's mission. That hope kept him going and inspired his team. Resilience isn't just about you, it's about lifting others too. When you stay strong, you show others they can too. Invisible opportunities, finding gold in challenges. Best opportunities are often hiding in plain sight, dressed up as problems. Jack Ma had a knack for spotting what others missed. When logistics in China was a nightmare, big companies refusing to deliver to remote areas, Jack didn't see a dead end. He saw a chance to change the game. Instead of relying on corporate giants, he empowered local entrepreneurs to handle deliveries. This wasn't just a fix-it, was a revolution. Today, Alibaba's network of 3 million small couriers reaches every corner of China, creating jobs and building trust. What looked like a barrier became a competitive edge. Invisible opportunities are everywhere if you train your eyes to see them. It's like panning for gold. You sift through the dirt to find the treasure. Jack Ma saw gaps where others saw walls. When online payments were a trust issue, he built Alipay. When e-commerce was doubted, he doubled down. Each problem was a chance to innovate. Start looking for your own hidden opportunities. What's a challenge in your life right now? A job that's not working out? A skill you're struggling to master? Ask, what need isn't being met? How can I solve this differently? Jack's boldness came from curiosity and courage, qualities you can cultivate. 2. Seizing these opportunities takes guts. It means stepping into the unknown, like Jack did with e-commerce in a skeptical market. But that's where the magic happens. The next time you face a hurdle, don't curse, explore it. The solution you find could be the key to your next big win. Continuous learning, the key to staying ahead in a world that's always changing. Learning is your superpower. Jack Ma wasn't born a tech genius, but he became one by never stopping his education. When the internet exploded, he didn't shy away. He dove in, learning everything he could. That curiosity turned Alibaba into a leader in a digital world. Learning isn't just about degrees or books, it's about staying open. Jack learned from competitors, customers, and his own mistakes. Every failure was a lesson. Every challenge, a classroom. When Alibaba hit roadblocks, he didn't cling to old ways. He sought new knowledge to pivot and grow. Think of learning like charging your phone. If you don't plug in, you'll run out of juice. The world moves fast. Skills that worked yesterday might be obsolete tomorrow. Jack stayed ahead by asking questions, challenging assumptions, and unlearning what no longer served him. You can too make learning a daily habit. Read, listen, observe. Talk to people who think differently. Jack Ma soaked up insights from everyone: clients, rivals, even failures. That openness kept Alibaba nimble. What can you learn today? Maybe it's a new skill, a fresh perspective, or a lesson from a recent setback. Continuous learning isn't just about you, it's about what you can offer others. The more you know, the more value you bring to your work, your relationships, your community. Jack's learning didn't just build Alibaba, changed lives. Commit to growth, and you'll turn potential into impact. Trust, the foundation of everything. Trust is the glue that holds success together. In Alibaba's early days, convincing people to shop online in China was like selling ice in a snowstorm. Face-to-face deals were the norm. How do you trust a screen? Jack Ma knew trust was the key, and he built it step by step. He created secure payment systems, feedback loops, and quality guarantees to make buyers and sellers feel safe. But trust didn't stop with customers. It started with his team. Jack knew that happy, valued employees create better experiences for clients. He fostered a culture where people felt heard, respected, and part of something bigger. Trust is earned through actions, not words. Keep your promises, own your mistakes, show up consistently. Jack Ma's team didn't just deliver packages, they delivered reliability. That built loyalty, turning customers into advocates. In your own life, think about how you show up. Are you someone others can count on? Trust is a cycle. When you trust your team, they trust you back. When customers trust you, they spread the word. Jack Ma's reputation for integrity became one of Alibaba's greatest assets. Build trust in your relationships, your work, your community. It's the foundation for everything that lasts. Impact beyond profit. Success isn't just about money, it's about the lives you touch. Jack Ma didn't build Alibaba to be the biggest. He built it to make a difference. His mission was to empower small businesses, giving them tools to compete with giants. That purpose created a ripple effect. It's transforming communities and economies. When Alibaba tackled logistics in rural China, it wasn't just about deliveries. It was about jobs. By empowering 3 million local couriers, Jack created opportunities for people who'd been left behind. That's impact. Solving real problems in ways that lift others up. Think beyond the paycheck. What legacy do you want to leave? Maybe it's mentoring someone, supporting a cause, or building something that makes life better. Jack Ma invested in sustainability, like clean energy, because he cared about the future. Every choice you make can create a ripple, make it a positive one. Impact is also about inspiring others. When people see you making a difference, they're motivated to act too. It's like lighting a candle in a dark room. One flame can spark a chain of light. Jack Ma's legacy isn't just Alibaba's size, it's the millions of lives changed. What's your candle? Light it and watch the world brighten. Building a team that dreams together, no dream comes true alone. Jack Ma knew Alibaba's success hinged on a team that shared his vision. He didn't just hire talent, he hired believers, people who saw the potential in empowering small businesses. That shared purpose turned a small group into a global force. A strong team starts with communication. Jack was relentless about sharing Alibaba's mission, making sure everyone knew where they were headed and why. In tough times, that clarity kept the team united. They weren't just colleagues, they were partners in a bigger story. Build your team with care. Listen to what drives them, value their ideas, create a space where they feel safe to take risks. Jack's team wasn't motivated by money alone. They believed in changing the world. That belief carried them through failures, setbacks, and long nights. Invest in people who share your dream. They'll go the extra mile, not because they have to, but because they want to. Jack Ma's team wasn't just building a company, they were building a movement. Create a culture of trust and purpose. and you'll unlock a team that can achieve the impossible, mastering your life. One choice at a time. Jack Ma's journey is a reminder that you are the author of your future. Every decision, every failure, every bold move shapes who you become. He didn't wait for luck or permission. He chose to act, to learn, to dream big. And you can too. Start where you are. What's one choice you can make today? Maybe it's facing a fear, learning something new, or helping someone in your community. Don't let doubt hold you back. Jack Ma was rejected by Harvard, KFC, and countless others, yet he built an empire. Your setbacks are just set up for your comeback. Embrace a long-term vision. Think about the impact you want to make, the legacy you want to leave. Let purpose guide you. It's the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets rough. Stay resilient, keep learning, and look for opportunities in every challenge. The world is full of them, waiting for you to act. Most importantly, make a difference. Success isn't about what you